The police force has reported a significant number of ammunition and weapon recoveries in 2024 aimed at curbing the rampant gun violence that has plagued St. Lucia. Firearms have been the primary weapon used in serious crimes throughout the year. Assistant Director of Policy, Strategy and Innovation at CARICOM IMPACS, Calixtus Joseph, emphasized the importance of partnerships with CARICOM IMPACS and MAG in addressing security challenges in St. Lucia. Joseph expressed his gratitude to the government of St. Lucia for its support of various security initiatives and outlined their objectives.
To prevent the diversion of weapons. And what do we call diversion of weapons? Weapons moving from the legal trade into the illegal trade. So that's diversion of weapons. But also part of the project is to prevent what you call unplanned explosion, like what happened in Beirut. So ensure that where we store munition, where we store explosives, we do it in a safe and secure way to prevent this. So this is the impact of this project. The impact of the work we are doing is preventing the country from losing its whole economy. That's the impact of the project we are doing here.
Joseph also addressed why the collected weapons were not being retained by the police.
One of the reasons is that those are confiscated weapons you receive from perhaps criminals and other persons. And you know, if you receive a weapon from a criminal, you cannot put it back into the system. It's like putting tainted food into something. That means if the police is testing that weapons, and maybe there was a killing that happened 4 years ago, if they're using it, they cannot even say who used it. So you cannot put it back in the system.
He explained the risks of theft and noted that the police frequently update their stock. As technology advances, both law enforcement and criminals have access to newer and more sophisticated weapons, making older firearms obsolete. Despite the rising crime rates in the region, Joseph highlighted that criminality can be significantly reduced with the right approaches. He asserted that addressing gun violence requires a fundamental shift in collective thinking and perspectives. Resident Commissioner of the British High Commission, Amy Quantrill, spoke about the support from the UK Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office to St. Lucia and the wider Caribbean in efforts to reduce the risk of firearms and ammunition diversion to organized crime.
The United Kingdom wholly endorses this initiative to assess 7 storage sites for weapons, ammunition and explosives in St. Lucia and the follow-up report with key recommendations for improving safety protocols and storage conditions. We are proud to have funded officer training to enhance storekeeping practices and ammunition destruction and to reduce the risk of diversion and lower the likelihood of unplanned explosions.
She expressed hope that these efforts will enhance security in St. Lucia, emphasizing the necessity for collaboration to ensure the long-term success of the initiative. Quantrill urged all stakeholders to maintain their commitment to responsible weapon management practices and to promote similar initiatives throughout the region. Assistant Commissioner of Police Luke De Freitas expressed gratitude to all partners for the timely execution of the operation. He stressed that as a small island developing state, any assistance in building capacity and obtaining resources is invaluable. He encouraged all participants to make the most of the knowledge offered during the training program.
Without such assistance, without such interventions, our capacity building would not be at a level to keep us competitive in a modernizing world, like I have said. And so, again, on behalf of the Commissioner of Police and the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, I express my sincere gratitude to all those who have made this event possible. And I assure you that the participants will make the very best of the training session and will put into use what they would have gathered from the event. Again, I thank one and all.
18 police officers were trained in weapon destruction, resulting in the destruction of over 300 firearms, all of which were linked to closed or resolved cases. Kayla Edwin, MBC Prime.